transgressing into other positively forbidden areas. So this is the safe principle. But to be correct, meticulously correct in an answer of jurisprudence, a question of jurisprudence, I don't think those people who commit this error, let's say, violate the principle of Islam categorically. Right?
Exactly.
Please. Yes, please. Musa, how are you? Have you found a wife as yet or not yet? I know you are in search of a wife for the last 3 years or 4, is it?
2 years.
2 years, I'm sorry, yes. So anybody, I asked him in your presence so that you would help him. I have been trying frantically to find a good match for him. He's a very fine boy from Nigeria, from Benin State? Bender State?
No, not from Bender State, but I lived a long time in Bender State.
Yeah. That's right. You live, but you originally don't hail from Bendel.
No, not from Bendel.
But he's a very, very fine man, a very good habits, very correct habits, and very devout person. So if anyone could suggest any good girl to be a matching wife for him, I would be grateful to him. Right? Now, so I have told everybody now. Now your question, please.
Yeah. Concerning the question of Mr. Bashir.
Bashir Hayat,
yes.
Okay.
Like you said, I quite agree with you that raising the hand shows the act of bravery, and maybe the secret ballot system is an act of cowardice or whatever.
Correct.
But what will be the case where you have that much people that you can't hold together in one place, like maybe the state
election? Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
There the ballot is the only answer.
Okay. Okay then.
Of course. You're very right. Thank you very much for this very intelligent observation. As such, I did not say the ballot is wrong according to Islam. I said preferentially, if both are applicable, then I would prefer, comparatively, if both are applicable, I would prefer open hand system. But where it is not possible, where it would lead to misunderstandings and miscountings, of course, ballot is to be preferred. Yes, please. Next.
Assalamu alaikum, Huzur. Huzur, my question is also connected with food.
Good.
You gave...
and are you reminding me of the time to eat?
It's getting... The smell is overwhelming.
Yes, you're right.
Right.
It's time we should have finished this.
Right.
Yes, please.
Huzur, you gave some information on fast foods. On fast foods.
Yes, quite right.
I recently came across a question here that although the meat, which is beef, if you say the kalma on it, is acceptable, the question of the buns in which it is served as a hamburger, for instance, is the problem. Now,
do we add lard to this bun?
On some of them it is said, on some of them it's doubtful.
But nowadays, the law requires that they should mention the ingredients of food, whatever it is. And particularly in America, they meticulously observe this law. So it's easy for you to read on any biscuit packet or bun packet or anything what the ingredients are, so it's no problem.
I meant in the fast foods, such as McDonald's and Wimpy's and so on.
Even there you can find out.
So really, if it is lard, that's it.
You see, the question of lard should be discovered, should be tackled much before you decide to go to McDonald's. You see?
Right.
It's not possible to go and find out from there because they don't know.
Right.
This is a question decided, at much higher level, at the factory level and so on. So in such cases, the Jamaat administration should help Ahmadis to collect the data on how these foods are cooked and prepared. Like when I was here as a student in 1956, Maulana Maudud Ahmed Sahib was, Maulud Sahib was the Imam of Millennium Mosque in those days. We investigated the system of slaughter. We wanted to find out how various animals were slaughtered because according to Islam, some animals, if they were slaughtered in the wrong way, could not be permissible to you even if you had recited Bismillah, the name of God, before eating. For instance, these chicken at that time were strangled to death and they were not slaughtered. Now, as far as my information goes, they are slaughtered, but after first, a slight head to their blow or something, so that they become unconscious. But still they're alive, their hearts are beating. The lead is black, the blood is lead when they're slaughtered. So that is a different situation from the one which prevailed in those days. So we made the investigation for the whole community and told everybody this is the position, don't go near fowls and birds, etc., because they are slaughtered in a manner which Islam prohibits. And as far as the beef went, we declared, I mean not myself, I had no authority, but the Jamaat as such declared that you can eat that meat because in every case that was slaughtered, and according to the dictates of Hadhrat Mirza Tahir Ahmed, such meat which or let's say such animals which have been slaughtered, even if Bismillah has not been recited before the act of slaughtering, if you eat that meat before, say Bismillah before eating that meat, it becomes permissible. So in cases like these you have mentioned, it is the responsibility of the system, the Jamaat, to make investigations and to make everybody know where they stand regarding this thing.
Well, may I just say that I have investigated McDonald's and
you have?
I have. And
so now transfer your information to the Jamaat.
That's it. The buns
proper
contain
authorities, so they can also check and find out whether your investigations are valid or not, or maybe you have committed a mistake. It should not be done on an individual basis. But please write to the Imam or the Amir Sahib and tell him this is my investigation and find out more about it from your own sources and then tell the Jamaat as to what we should do regarding this food. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other question? Because this is a question of food and I know we are running out of time, we have to say prayers first and after that we have to eat together. So